Hello everybody, welcome back to some more Lord of the Rings Online. We are here in Gathfortnir with Golodir. Currently we got our quest off of him in the last episode, and as you can see we have a notification and our Hobbit gift of the day. Let's have a look at both of those. Hobbit gift of the day, let's see what we get. It is going to be a simple rally horn. I was really expecting Malcolm Hunter's armor again. I've really been getting that a lot. And then we also seem to have some mail. So instead of just sort of using my travel skill straight away, we're going to go one outside because I want to see where this is again. And also there's a mailbox outside, so we're going to do that as well. And hopefully everything works out in that regard. I didn't realize there was a bird next to that. So I sent myself two things apparently, or two different pieces of mail. They're all scholar items it looked like. Most likely I was clearing out some of my vaults and stuff and assumed it's best to send them. Oh, these are weaponsmith. Ah, that's why. Okay, so that's what we got last time, but we have some weaponsmith. I don't know where we are. Okay, so we're well past that. So we're also that on scholar, aren't we? So we can actually open up all of these and hopefully, you know, what we get in here is decent. Just open them all, go into overflow. And what we're going to do is... Okay, not everything, luckily, is done. A lot of these are probably going to be similar, I think. Yeah, see, already know this recipe thanks to that. So we're going to have to sort of go back through getting the ones that, you know, we can now do. And we've now finished our overflow inventory. That's good. Alright, we're actually getting a few items, or a few recipes then that we actually haven't got, and I'll keep these in here for the moment until I guess get rid of them. I don't think there's anybody that we can give them to at this moment. We'll do that in a minute, except inside obviously, but we'll do that later. So out of that we got obviously a ton of artisan scholar stuff. We got some crafting journals, it looks like, some dyes, don't know which ones are new, some paint, I assume that's pale yellow because I think we already have pink wool, I'm pretty sure. And what looks like possibly potions as well. Weaponsmith. We got some level 10 weapons, really not too useful. Level 38 and level 40. Not amazing, but it's nice to have it. I like kind of collecting almost, I guess, that stuff. I wonder if I can sell to you. No, I can't. Okay, so we have to quickly look where... Oh, do I have to go in? Oh, no, that's for... Let's get rid of that quest. And see where this is. 1,000 meters away. So, right there. Okay then, that is fair enough. I'm going to quickly go there and start this. I think it's an instance, but we'll go over there and start it, and then we can go to the two places I do know, Ered Luin and Mitchell Delving, and get the stuff completed there. But this is the one I want to prioritize first, because it's an instance, we get inspiration for it, and it's probably going to be decently long, and also we're closer. And I don't really have an easy way of getting back there, whereas I do for the other two areas. So, I will see you in a second when we're over there. Okay, here we are. I assume... Nope, okay. It seems to be around here, I'm guessing. Can't necessarily remember always where. Do these guys drop it? No, they don't. Okay, so it's going to have to be somewhere we click on. I was going to click on here, but I don't know if that's the way in. Maybe it's behind here? Or something. Ah, here we go. Okay. It's just a little bit of a door out of the way.
In the confusion which ensued during the abandonment of Dolendarth, many things were left behind by Golodir's company, not the least of which was the breastplate of the elf lord Laerdan, but other things lie there as well, best left buried.
Okay, so... I was going to say my skills were not, were just grayed out. I think these guys are, in general, going to attack us anyway. I think that's how they're going to work, you know, even though we're 11 levels above them. Oh, we got a new deed as well. That's actually pretty cool. We're not going to get really far with it, but might as well have it. So yeah, we have to go around, I think, in the lockets, and one of them is going to have Laerdan's breastplate in it, potentially. Also, we're getting pretty nice money drops from these guys in general. But something that while we're doing this, it's kind of a pretty easy thing to do while, you know, talking about something else and multitasking and stuff. It's just basically using my normal skills to kill enemies. But something really interesting happened, and I didn't get to realize this until this morning or just before I recorded this. So, obviously it's the 24th today. The day this video will be going up. It's the morning when I'm recording it, and I found out something really, really cool. So last night I was on Twitter, and okay, so yeah, it's not going to be where it is, but I was on Twitter, and the LOTRO Twitter account posted up a thing called the LOTRO Beacon. Issue 1. It's like I think it's supposed to be, if I'm reading it or remembering correctly, like a weekly community roundup, I think was what they described it as. And I didn't get to have a look at it because I was unfortunately busy. I streamed last night. I also just was busy doing other things, so I never actually got to have a look at it until this morning. And this channel is actually mentioned in it, so I'll put something up on screen, and I'll also leave a link in the description below to it. I think it's really cool. So yeah, on the it's under fan site news, but they've put a few people about what they, a few things that they've done, and we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th out of 7th on there, and it's talking about this series, and it says Zogok is searches for Narquil and more. Click here to view the latest video. And I just think that's really cool. I didn't get to read it last night, and yeah, I finally got to this morning, and it was really, really cool that I saw that. So yeah, it's just really cool. It's not really anything, I guess, too massive. And we're gonna have to go this way. No, which way are we gonna have to go? This and oh, we do have to go this way. I'm not misremembering. But yeah, just I got really sort of, I guess, giddy when I read it for some reason. I think it was really cool. So yeah, I'll leave a link in the description below to that. If you want to read it, yeah, it looks like it's going to be a weekly thing. And this is sorry, not episode 1, issue 1. And I just think it's really cool. I'll definitely be checking it out every time it comes out as well. Because just from a glance over it, it looks, very interesting. Definitely. Right. Oh, I thought we did like 100,000 damage for a moment then because it overlapped. Okay, so there's an ancient vase here, so that's fine. I'm assuming... Oh, no. Oh, we must have completed the quest. Oh, maybe we complete the quest just by going against him, and then... I'm going to put down a trap just in case, but maybe we do that, we complete it. Yeah, it looks like, and then... He probably has it on him, I'm thinking, if I remember correctly. Yeah, you have come for the elf's armor, have you not? Well, your search has not been in vain, for here it is. So he probably has it. Unfortunately, your search has also led to your doom. So yeah, he has it, we'll get it, and then we should complete it. And we will just sort of... we've got inspiration, all this stuff becomes super easy. Except my lack of focus. Not in the game, in the... like, literally, the lack of focus. So yeah, now we completed the instance, and because we completed that, we can go against the ancient chest and also the ancient vase. Which, yeah, we're gonna have to, obviously, is on tier with what we have. I think that's an entrance, or an exit rather, more likely. So that's nice. Maybe that goes out to the front where we saw it last time. I'm gonna get the ancient vase first, just so we have it. Yeah, I was about to say my inventory is super full, but there's obviously going to be... Oh, actually, if it's full... Oh no, is that just... Failed to take elf breastplate. We can take multiple, it's got multiple of it. Okay, I actually expected there to actually be something. Yeah, okay, so it does take us out the same place. Which I don't think that's how that... Well, I guess, it doesn't show the in-between, but it kind of not 100% how that works, because... because obviously we went further down, and that's actually at the same level. So what we're going to do quickly is go back to Gathfortnir. I also just remembered how damn close we are to leveling up. 12 or 13k pretty much. 12,925. Depending on how much this quest gives us, we might level up out of these, in theory, 4 quests. Because obviously we've got to do the 3 quests, and then we've got to do the actual other main quest part. So... we'll actually have to see how that goes. Also, there's a ton of quests in here that we could do, but these are all like old quests, obviously, because they're just grayed, and without having a certain option in the UI settings, these actually wouldn't even show up on our thing. But I've got it turned on just because Why not, I guess. Okay, so what do we say for this? It's not as good as what we have anyway, but agility, vitality, fate, might, agility, fate, might, agility, will, vitality. So we're going to do that. Let's throw away something, the one I have the least of. There we go. And we can, I guess, sell some stuff here while we're at it. Healer, hello healer. You should be able to sell stuff too, right? Nope. I thought you might not have. I knew there was one that you wouldn't actually be able to do that to. Provisioner, though, should be fine. Gonna do that. Just gonna quickly go through all that. Yep, that should be fine. We should have a few new items. Oh, we got some tailor stuff. I'll hold on to that and I'll send it over to my actual tailor. I've got a bone amulet, which is a rep item. And the rest of this looks like... oh, wait, no. Where's... Oh, we could just lock it from here. That is actually a scholar item. Supreme scholar item. So, sell those. And I guess now we're off to... If I can find my travel thing. To Thorin's Hall to start. Which should be fine. And... then we're going to have to go, yeah, to Mitchell Dalbang as well. So hopefully these ones shouldn't be too much of an issue. Hopefully. If I can find out where I'm supposed to be. Okay, so it's saying go to Mitchell Dalbang though, because it's actually inside. I assume it's going to probably be in the big forging hall area. Would make sense. Definitely would make sense. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot. Thorin's Hall doesn't actually show stuff like that. Okay. Thorin's Hall is an area to the wind, far to the west and south of Evernham. Has asked you to speak with the expert metalsmith at Thorin's Hall to obtain some dwarf steel cutlery mold. So yeah, again, it's probably going to be in this area here. Or here. Maker's Hall. Potentially, but metalsmith should be down here instead, if I'm remembering correctly. Yeah, metalsmith. The forging hall, expert metalsmith is here. Well met. So we need cutlery mod, dwarf steel. This is going to be a D. Cutlery mods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that was easy. And then we go to Mitchell Dalbang and do pretty much exactly the same thing, but with the cook, the expert cook. So that's also good as well. Right then, so should be... I can never see it because of this. Should be up here. I'll move that down a bit. I always forget this part of the of this place exists. I remember I was here for ages when I originally became a cook on my main, but I always forget it exists after that.
Hello there.
I think that was before everything counted as like supreme and stuff, or superior, whatever. What do we need? We need fine clover honey. Fine clover honey. So F. Drop of fine clover honey. Should we just... No. Do by quantity. 5 by... There we go. It's better than buying it 1 by 1. And... yeah, that should mean that we can go back to Evernham, give this quest in. We also got to... Oh, that's the defeat whites. Okay, that's fair enough. But we'll go to Evernham, go to this place. And where was it? It was... oh yeah, it was the stable master. Complete
what do you need?
Your quest, and then Rivendell is our next place, which will also allow us to finish go to the Hall of Fire in the Last Homely House, or it's Last Homely House, not Last Homely Home. I'm pretty sure. We'll find out when we get there, or we could just do this. I'm pretty damn sure I was correct the first time. Yeah, the Last Homely House would be weird otherwise. And yeah, we can go to the Hall of Fire here, complete this quest, which is good. It's only giving us 535 XP though, so it's not going to level us up as I thought. And then we can talk to Laerdan, and that should be fine. You know, we could be able to complete what's going on there. And I think we actually potentially progress to a new area then. Because for the last, ages, pretty much, we've been in Forachel. Well, actually, I say that's only the last few episodes, but we've been in Forachel for like a few quests now. So I think we might potentially be moving on, I think. Because I know we did skip originally in total we have skipped because we skipped for the legendary items and stuff, so we might find the overlap there at some point. But Laerdan is now done. He should be in the next room over because it should be the guest chambers. So central courtyard and then Laerdan's note is what we have here. Oh, I remember this quest now. Let's read his note. Tolkien, I must apologize, but I did not think you would understand. Your tasks were little more than a diversion. How dare you? I have departed already from Rivendell and have taken with me the shards of Narquil. I must return them to Narmaleth, or her mind will never be made whole. The love of my daughter, alas, must supersede all else. May the light of the stars shine upon your path. God damn it. Now I can't talk to Laerdan. Oh, I guess I was supposed to technically do that first. Okay, so he has basically just done that to distract us. And he has gone off with both halves of Narquil to save his daughter. So we need to go talk to Elrond. You have done great deeds. Yeah, but some of them were distractions.
Will you lend me your aid?
Laerdan has taken the shards of Narquil to Amarthiel. This is dread news, my friend. This development forces our hand. Okay, so which one? I think we said Laerdan's quill. Okay, I don't actually remember this quest. Well, I do remember it was just slightly different. Okay, and Laerdan's trail, and that's the stable master. But for now, we're going to end off today's episode, getting super close, as I said, to getting to our next level 62, which I think is actually where we can get some new armor, I'm pretty sure, which will be really nice, and maybe some new weapons. We can focus on working on that at some point, because as you know, and as I've said multiple times, this stuff is like level 51, and although it's critted, being 10 levels below us is kind of a pain. It is really going to screw us over at some point in the near future, I feel. So, as I said, I'll leave the link to the LOTRO Beacon Issue 1 in the description. I really suggest you check it out. It actually looks really cool. And also, reading it, you can actually win some LOTRO points if you comment on a question-y thing. Yeah. So if you want to have a chance of winning some LOTRO points, then there you go. That's definitely a thing you can do. But yeah, I'll leave that in the description. And I'll see you in the next episode where we're going to go and talk to the Stable Master in Rivendell. And I guess we're taking a trip. Find how long ago he left. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.